dear friends, corporations, brands, companies who seek to have unique brand experiences for their products, for their launches, for their solutions, services. Me, Sharad, I'm from WNN, Sunit from Positive Vibez. We are here to talk about a very unique concept that probably is very uniquely offered from our setup. It's called Martech Live Magic. Every day, the client or the brands are getting more demanding, not only for ideas, but for an experience that can create magic among the audiences. So here we are, talk about Martech Live Magic. Over to you, Sunit.
So I think when we talk about our target audience, it's very important for all the brands to really connect well with the audiences, right? And if we can create something which directly connects with the audience, that kind of makes an impact for a brand. And that's exactly what we did for one of our clients for Network 18. So I remember when Network 18 came to us, they said they wanted to do something unique, they wanted to do something interesting where they could connect well with their audiences, and something which no other channel has done. That's when we thought that let's start with Network 18, where we kick off our first project for Martech Live Magic. And that was a wonderful experience where Network 18 could actually connect directly with their audiences, and it was wonderful, it was awesome. A little about how it went, I just want Sharad to kind of speak on it, and then I will come to how we executed it.
Sure. Now imagine you as a brand and you want to tell your audience or your stakeholders about some unique value propositions. Same here, Network 18 had given us a brief that they wanted to talk about their three very unique strengths. Their wider network, broader reach, and the latitude of very influencing anchors. So this was during the time of the pre-electoral buzz elections, and this is where they found one agency, Group N, where we used their cafeteria and did something magical, including Martech services that we call Live Magic. Very unique way to engage with the audience. And Sunit, why don't you tell us how we do it?
Yeah. So we own these, systems, which we call it like Martech system, wherein we have a long, LED standee which has an inbuilt camera in it, which has a inbuilt, speaker in it. It's all hidden, so you actually cannot see that it's a standee or it's a Martech machine. So we kept that nicely done, branding piece there. And when people were having lunch, they were having tea and all, it looked like a normal screen to people, right? The ads were running, they could see that, Network 18. Suddenly, we had Rubika, and she was just there on the screen, and she was actually viewing, all the people who were having lunch. She was in a studio, and we were recording from there, and it was directly connected from the studio to Group M. And suddenly she started talking to people who were sitting at the cafeteria. And
random and live.
Yes, and they were exactly, people were really shocked at that time that how Rubika could talk to them. And I think it was an awesome experience. We all were there, our team was there, and I think we could just see how, people enjoyed it. I think it was one of its kind experience where, you get to interact with people you've never actually spoken to. You see them every day on the screen, and I think it's a wonderful way to, convey your message. So I think Network 18 really enjoyed this pretty well in terms of, a strong brand presence. They did a lot of stories around it, and I think as a brand, as a Martech machine, it really is a wonderful thing that we own.
100%. And Martech actually is just not a technology. Martech is an experience which could be leveraged for your brand launches, product launches, press meets, AGMs, for your dealer meets, MICE events, influencing videos, customer stakeholder dialogues, customer insight tracking, and so forth, for whatever we call as a 360 brand magic, because communication is the key, and effective leverage of communication is when you are touch basing with your customers or stakeholders live and in a magical way, where there's a dual communication happening real time. So that's what Martech Live Magic is, because we did uniquely, probably first time such services being given to a brand, and we own the technology with us. So the idea of making this video, and you will also see a video which will give you a glimpse of how it was done, what was it all about, various anchors talking live with the stakeholders and customers and people sitting in the cafeteria. You can talk to us, and where we can help you in taking your brand or your service or your solution or your product to your specified, identified target audiences, target areas, opportunity markets, and create your own magic with your own set of stakeholders. So Martech Live Magic is for you. You want to know more, you want to experience it, please give us a call. Our contacts are there on the social handles. Feel free to touch base with us. See you out.
Let's create magic together.
Let's create magic together. Martech Live Magic.